Greetings, everyone. Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to another episode of What's Hot with Sea of Tranquility, because it's Wednesday. New review day here on the channel. Today we're going to take a look at the brand new album. It's coming out next week. Got it a little bit early, giving you guys a little preview of it. It's the second album from this Chinese band. The band is called O. The album is called O2 Frailty. So the second album, 2 Frailty. And the band name is spelled O-U, otherwise known as O. At first I was like, O? O-E? But yeah, O, Frailty. Let's take a look on Inside Out music, of course. This album is produced and mixed by none other than Mr. Devin Townsend. That alone is going to get this a lot of exposure, I think. What would you call these guys? Somewhat progressive metal. Somewhat ambient metal, electronic, lots of soundscapes and things going on here with this album. Let me tell you who's in the band. We've got Lin Wu on vocals, Jin Zhang on guitar, Chris Kui, I guess how he says his name, on bass, and Anthony Vanacore on drums. All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tracks in total on this particular album. I'll read you a little blurb here. The Chinese progressive metal band OO is set to unleash their mesmerizing sound in their upcoming sophomore album, 2 Frailty. 2 Frailty delves into the ephemeral nature of life, capturing moments as fleeting as the withered leaf born from the river of time. Produced and mixed by Devin Townsend, who's also featured on their hypnotic song Purge. O's 2 Frailty promises to be a sonic masterpiece and prepares you for a transformative experience as O navigates the depths of progressive metal, offering a unique perspective on the fragility and beauty of our existence. Official release date is April 26th, which is next week. So, yeah, so what's the deal with this? I mean, they're calling themselves a progressive metal band, and there are a couple songs on here that kind of fit the mold here. For the most part, this is pretty atmospheric, ambient type stuff with her kind of very different vocal style, kind of floating over the top, lots of keyboards and synthesizers and things going on here, and weird guitar textures. Of course, I did not list anybody in the band playing all these keyboardy things, so I'm not really sure exactly who's tackling them. I can probably see in the booklet. Well, the booklet is everything's written microscopically. Let's see, that might be mentioned here. Additional, oh boy. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, there are some instrumentals on here. For me, I think the album starts off with a bang. Right out of the gate, you get Frailty, the title track, which just kicks total ass. You got these kind of like cool, like genty riffs. You got her vocal style is strange. Sometimes it's kind of like spoken words. Sometimes she does these kind of like upper, like high pitched, screechy, squealy type thing. Not squealy. I don't know. It's just very, very different. I don't think I've ever heard a singer like her. And other times she's just kind of ethereal, floating around type of thing. But the first song is really good, high energy, deep grooves, big 7-string guitars. Like I said, kind of stop-start, genty type arrangements. I kind of like that a lot. And then Purge is the second song. That also is pretty up-tempo and energetic. But it still has that atmospheric feel to it. Devin Townsend appears on that particular one. From there, the rest of the album kind of sounds a little samey to me. I like Redemption. That's got some cool moments. I think Capture and Elongate is track number 5. That's got little moments of heaviness, but otherwise a lot more of this kind of like ambient type thing going around. Reborn is kind of nice and pleasant on the ears. Recall is also pretty good. There's nothing bad on this album. I wish, it starts off with such a bang, and that's got this promise of progressive metal greatness to come. You barely hear it for the rest of the album. And it's like about 40 minutes long, give or take a little bit. I just wish there was a little more excitement here for me. It's a stunning sounding album. From a production perspective, it's just lush. If you love the more kind of expansive, epic, lush Devin Townsend stuff that he's been doing over the last bunch of years. I think you're really going to like this. Obviously, Devin only appears on one track here, but if you like that sort of like kind of style of prog and prog metal, that really kind of atmospheric ambient take on it, then I think you're going to really enjoy this. If you're looking for something complex and heavy, lots of wild soloing and all that sort of thing and dramatic, I don't really get that on here. I've listened to this a whole bunch of times, and I'm like, I keep waiting for it to just really, really hit me. And I don't know, maybe this band just really isn't for me. But it's really well done. I'm not going to tell you that it's not, because it is. And I think that there's a lot of appeal for this to other people, maybe just not to me personally. So I'm going to give this, just because it's a really great sounding album, and I can see the really cool factor in it. It's just not really my cup of tea. I'm going to give this a 3.5 out of 5 star. I think that a lot of people are really going to dig this. But again, something very different. This band O is very, very different. I can't say I've ever heard anything quite like this before. The first 2 tracks I really enjoy a lot. I wish more of the rest of the album was like that. But hey, whatever. It's just me. So O2, Frailty. Check it out, Inside Out Records. The new and mesmerizing sophomore album of the Chinese progressive metal band. Oh, I want more metal. That's what I want. I want more metal on this. I heard some of their first album, and that seems to be a little bit more in my speed. But it's a very cool album to listen to. This is probably a really interesting headphone album. So your mileage may vary. So go check it out. O2 Frailty, Inside Out Records. Visit us on the web at www.seatranquility.org. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, all together, all the damn time. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell to get alert of all of our content as it posts, and please do hit the like button before you leave. Also down below, we got the links to our Ko-Fi page for channel donations, our merch page, and our Cameo page. Thank you in advance for all your support there, and we'll see you soon here with more stuff. I am Pete Pardo. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.